Oh, these are some more I took with the ordinary camera. I had a good some water leak.
What, on the camera?
No, cameras don't get water leaks.
Tell me about your water leak.
I bloody cold, the sink cold tap in the bathroom
Oh yes.
would not stop bloody dripping on. I tried tightening it, made it bloody worse.
What, through the tap?
Through the tap, yeah.
Well, it just needs a new tap washer, does it? Can't be that.
Well, I didn't know this at the time.
Can't possibly be that.
Well, it was actually.
Well,
It was actually.
So
You would have gone straight up with it.
you've changed it, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, well you have a task tonight, Father. I need you to recite me 3 hapence a foot. Can you do that?
No, I can right now if you wish.
No, we'll wait till after dinner.
Yes,
That can be your dinner piece. Is that alright?
Yeah, I did it for your mum. Yeah, I called to see your mum yesterday. Yeah, I did it for her, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, cheers, Jeff.
Cheers. Cheers, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Cheers. Clang.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Options up.
Not just now, but...
Let's do it now. You're making him do it now for his pudding.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we need...
Which one is it?
August the 16th, 2005, recitation number 307.
You can do your favourite one. You can pick.
Which,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't play any musical instrument at all.
Not even the mouth organ or the
No,
water?
I don't know the first thing about music,
Nothing.
so I'm going to tell you a story.
You tone deaf like Jeffrey.
Now this story is a story that's been told up and down the country since the days of the old music halls. It started with Stanley Holloway. This is a story told by him and other people in music halls up and down the country, when music halls were all the go. And I don't know what they called it, so I'm just going to call it simply Noah's Ark. I'll tell you an old-fashioned story that Father used to relate of a joiner and building contractor. His name, it was Sam Uselthwaite. In his shop on the banks of the Irwell, old Sam used to follow his trade in a place you'll have heard of, called Bury. You know, where black puddings is made. One day, Sam was filling a motto with putty. Went in through the door, walked an old fella, fairly thin whiskers. Tough chap said, "Good morning, I'm Noah." Sam asked him what was his business. Tough chap went on to remark that not liking the look of the weather, he was thinking of building an ark. He'd gotten the wood for the bulwarks, not to the shipbuilding junk, and he wanted some nice bird's eye maple to panel the side of his bunk. Now maple was Sam's monopoly. That means it were all his to cut, and nobody else hadn't got none. So Sam asked Noah 3 hapence a foot. "Ain't too much," replied Noah. "A penny a foot's more the mark. A penny a foot. And when rain comes, I'll give you a ride in my ark." But neither would shift in the bargain. Told that thing was a bit of a jam, and Sam stuck his tongue out at Noah, and Noah made a rude gesture at Sam. In wrath and ill feeling they parted, not knowing if they'd meet again, and Sam had forgot all about it, till one day it started to rain. It rained and it rained for a fortnight and flooded the whole countryside. It rained and it still kept on raining till the well were 50 miles wide. The houses were soon under water and folks in their roofs had to climb. They say it was not this summer that buried that for some time. The rain showed no sign of abating and water rose hour by hour till on its island we were at Blackpool and that was on top of the tower. So Sam set off swimming for Blackpool. It took him best part of a week. His clothes were wet through when he got there and his boots were beginning to leak. Sam stood up to his watch chain in water on the tower top just before dark when who should come sailing towards him but old Noah steering his ark. They stared at each other in silence till the ark were alongside all but. Now what's the price of your maple, said Noah. Sam answered 3 hapence a foot. So Noah is sailed at the hoist and he sailed off again in a dudgeon, leaving Sam there determined but moist. Noah cruised around flying his pigeons till 40th day of the wet, and on his way back, passing Blackpool, he saw Sam standing there yet, with his nose just stuck out of the water, a comical figure he cut. Now what's the price of your maple, said Noah. Sam answered 3 hapence a foot. Said Noah, I'll make thee an offer, send it to the dairy, a penny a foot and a free ride. Come on, lad, what does that say? 3 hapence a foot, replied Sam. So Noah is sailed at the hoist. I've had this bit, haven't I? He sailed off again in the dudgeon, leaving Sam there determined but moist. I've run out of any words there. I need a prompter.
Haven't we written down, have we?
We haven't got it written down, no, I'm writing it down. I should know this. Yeah. Said Noah, I'll make thee an offer. Sailed it to the day. Penny a foot and a free ride. Come on, lad. What does I say? Now, I've done that bit before, haven't I? Yeah.
So he's still sat there.
Yeah.
So he's not going to accept his offer. What's he going to do?
Yeah. Said Noah, you'd best take me offer. It's last time I'll be here about. And if water comes half an inch higher, I'll start to get maple for naught. 3 hapence a foot it'll cost you. And as for me, Sam said, don't fret. Yon skies took a turn since this morning. I think it'll brighten up yet.
Wait.